All right, welcome to week 2, the Silver Cup projections. I don't exactly have the week 1 breakdown. I think I did pretty good.
I think I sucked.
Oh, okay. I know Genesis won. Did you hear that?
Genesis thinks I suck, so that's for sure.
Yeah, I know. I got to win. I remember we said that the mob was going to destroy the Naughty Beavers. Brady had a big game with 50-some. Made it interesting, but not enough.
Yeah.
Interesting week 1 in the Silver Cup. Kick it off with week 2. First game on the map here is the Mob versus the Tallywhackers. What do you got here, Cowboys?
Right here I have Drew Brees. I think he's just going to continue to roll, putting up those big numbers. Reggie Bush can continue to get touches, and I think he actually might challenge that Houston defense this week. He's got CJ 2K. He's going to be... I think he's going to be lucky to be CJ 30 against the Ravens D this week, so we'll see what...
Not expecting much from Chris Johnson
No,
this week?
I don't think so. No, and that Ravens D is going to be all about him. I don't see Dwayne Bowe being too effective against the Lions. Plax is going to get some numbers against Jacksonville. And, Nelson's going to be a solid option for Aaron Rodgers. And, of course, Hernandez is just going to continue to roll with Brady throwing it to him. Mm-hmm. And the Bears D, they've got a tough matchup. And they have to really step it up against New Orleans this week.
Yeah, that's the thing where we could see a big difference maker where the Rams could maybe cause some turnovers, giving the Tallywhackers the edge with their Giants defense, whereas the Bears defense against the Saints, you wonder if Drew Brees is going to make those same mistakes. Darren, what do you see here with the receivers? Jordy Nelson, Plaxico, Roy Williams of the Bears. You like any of those guys this week?
I actually do like Jordy Nelson because
big week 1.
Yeah, he had a huge week 1 and he's not going against the best defense. That's for sure.
Panthers is definitely not the best defense. Cards sliced them up too last week, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yep. On the other side, we've got the Tallywhackers. He's got an interesting lineup. It looks like depth is already starting to show. We've got Chad Henne, Javid Best, LaDainian Tomlinson. His receiver is pretty strong. Larry Fitzgerald, Mario Manningham, you hope, bounces back. Hines Ward, I heard he got blown up on a pass block. Or interception block. Anyways, what do you see out of the Tallywhackers? I don't really see that many points coming out.
No, he's going to need a lot of help. He's going to need McCoy to continue to run like he did last week. Hopefully that, for him, the Landon D will be focused on Mike Vick and stopping his homecoming, so maybe McCoy can sneak in there with some points. Fitzgerald, he's going to be solid against Skins D, but it's no walk in the park there. And I even see his defense a little overmatched this week. They've got a lot of injuries. And an emerging offense that's starting to kind of sneak up on him. So I don't see a whole lot of points for T-Wax.
Does he break 100?
Who am I to say? That's not very nice. I'll give him 100. I'll say he'll get like 103.
It's interesting with the projections. I'm seeing here that he's projected at 182 this week. They got Javid Best at 34. The Chiefs are very good, but man, that's a lot of points right there. 22 for Henne. And Jimmy Graham's the tight end who's really putting up good numbers. I think Tallywhackers drafted him in a good spot. We'll see if he can continue to put up numbers. I like the Mob. You like the Mob?
I like the Mob.
Darren, what do you think?
I like the Mob, but for only one reason.
Tell me about it.
The only reason I do like the Mob, where's their... the Tallywhackers don't even have a quarterback. where's the quarterback?
Chad Henne is definitely a weakness.
Yeah, I think that definitely wasn't the real Chad Henne last week.
All right, moving on, we got the Homewrecker versus Naughty Beavers. Beavers got a loss last week, almost came back. Homewrecker has a good showing here. He's got Matt Ryan in the Eagles matchup. Jamal Charles got a big disappointment last week. Huge disappointment. People wonder now, is he even worth that first-round grade if the Chiefs are going to be this bad? Got some questionable guys at receiver, but could do some things. What do you think about the old Homewrecker squad this week?
Well, I think Homewrecker, they definitely need Matt Ryan to step up a lot better than he did last week. So, same with Jamal Charles. I don't think he's going to have any big gains against that Detroit Lions defense that's growing strong. Mm-hmm. I think Hillis will pick up the slack for him and just run right over the Colts defense.
Projected 30 points there.
Yeah,
that's big-time numbers.
He's just going to be a big bowling ball rolled through there. There's no way Steve Smith will be, he's going to perform like he did last week.
Who saw that one coming?
Not me.
He made it into, the 10th, 9th round or something, I think?
Something like that, yeah. But he's going to be brought back down to earth with that Packers defense. And, he's going to get some points from the Jets D because they face Jacksonville, so that's just a great matchup for him there.
On the other side of the ball, we've got the Naughty Beavers. Came in with Tom Brady, threw down 50 points last week. Huge game. Almost brought the comeback in for the Beavers. MJD had a nice game. He's got some other interesting guys. We see Doug Baldwin, a big free agent pickup. Jabbar Gaffney. This guy's definitely doing his homework. These are guys that are people are picking as sleepers now that could emerge later in the season. Also, Marshawn Lynch, a disappointing week 1. Joe Adai, what does he do in the new Colts offense? Darren, what do you think about his running back situation over there at the Naughty Beavers?
I think that since Kerry Collins is not gonna do anything for the Colts this year, that Joe Adai and maybe even Donald Brown will be the next CJ2K. I mean, CJ2K won't even be CJ2K anymore because of Kenny Britt's amazing catching, and now they have a better quarterback. So, you can't expect the worst. So I'll go with the Colts running backs most of all.
So you think the Colts are going to be emphasizing that rushing game with Adai more since they only got Kerry Collins at quarterback, huh?
Yeah, they don't have any wide receivers except Reggie.
Yeah, he could definitely have the edge there. His receivers, it'll be interesting to see if these guys can put up good weeks and actually be starters, and maybe we'll know who Doug Baldwin is. Do you know who he is?
Yes, he is a wide receiver for the Seattle Seahawks.
Hey, nice call. Is he any good?
He plays for the Seahawks, so.
He actually is in the top 5 rookies on my book.
Oh, okay. Is he a rookie?
Yeah.
Man, I did not know that. Looking at the matchup, I've got the home wrecker over the Naughty Beavers this week.
I like the Beavers this week. I think Tom Brady's definitely going to be the difference there, going up against the Chargers. Unfortunately for him, I think his defense is going to have their hands full with Phillip Rivers. But he's got Santonio Holmes, once again, with just a good matchup there against Jacksonville. Pretty much anybody against Jacksonville, I'll take them. And also Miles, he's going to be only as good as Tony Romo as consistent, but we'll see. The question marks is running backs, but I think I'll run with the Naughty Beavers this week.
Breaking news is that Dez Bryant probably not going to play this week. Could mean a lot bigger numbers for Miles Austin. That's something we'll have to keep an eye on. Who you got, Darren? Home wrecker or the Naughty Beavers this week?
I like the Naughty Beavers.
Who doesn't?
But more than one reason.
Okay.
Because look at their running backs. They have MJD, the future of the Colts. That he should keep Joe Adai though, because he's gonna roll with it if Kerry Collins stays as starter.
Gotcha. Definitely some running backs to keep an eye on over there. Third matchup we're going to look at real quick is D's Nuts and the BTR Bandits. D's Nuts coming in with a strong squad. Vic returns to Atlanta. A-Brad against the Rams. Timmy Hightower faces his old team.
Yep.
So all kinds of intriguing matchups this week.
Oh, he's definitely got the drama side of it. He's kind of got the as the world turns roster right here. So, I think Vic's going to get it rolling against his former team. He's really going to get amped up that. He loves playing the Georgia Dome. He's going to be back home. Bradshaw, I think he's just going to rumble over those Rams defenders. Hightower, I think he'll just really stick it to his former team as well. McFadden, he's going to continue to run against the Bills D. I mean, come on. Branch, Wes Welker, that's a great combo. They're going to get tons of looks from Brady. And the Packers defense, I think they're going to bring Cam Newton back down to reality and welcome him to the league properly. Deion
Branch guy, I believe, I think he got him off the waivers this week, didn't he? Waivers
Sneaky.
Almost went off without a hitch. Just a slight delay there, but it's all figured out now. Ain't no thing. On the other side, BTR's Bandits. Looking, I don't know, we got Mike Thomas, Early Doucette, Sean Green, Joe Flacco. I'm not mentioning his stars, but I'm mentioning his weaknesses because they are weaknesses. Darren, I know you're a Mike Thomas fan, but what else do you see over maybe on the BTR side that you like?
Oh, I see Kenny Britt, because now he has a better quarterback. And now, since Matt Hasselbeck is for them, they're not going to have much running from CJ, so more passing, watch the pass.
So Kenny Britt only projected 20 points, where other guys we even saw up towards 30. You see him getting in the end zone again this week?
I see him doing it like 2 or 3 times.
Whoa, big numbers. Yeah, I think he's done that before. He's had some big games.
Yeah. I like Jermichael Finley this week against the Panthers, so I think he's going to put up some points.
Nice work. I got D's Nuts. Projections here is that he's going to take it by about 60, 70 points. I think, the Deer cracked 200 last week. D's Nuts has a squad that could do it this week. If not that, 185. I don't think the Bandits can keep up.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, probably one of their best players on the field is going to be that Lions defense, and I don't think they can. I don't think they're going to be rolling with like 80 points this week.
Yeah, it'd be tough to do. All right, Bandits or D's Nuts? Who you got?
I got the Bandits.
All right, there you go. That
Whoa.
wraps it up for the first set. We're gonna come back with part 2. Oops.
Whoops.